Hey, everybody. Welcome back. I'm Sherry,
And I'm Brooke.
and Brooke is reacting to Xena Warrior Princess.
Yay, it's a Xena day. Wait, was it
Yeah.
not a Xena day last time? Did we watch Hercules last time?
Yeah. Oh, no. We watched Xena last time.
Two Xenas in a row. I'm
Yeah.
blessed.
I surprised myself too because I wasn't prepared. And um, whatever source I was using to put things in order had this airing October 7th. Let me make sure I got that part right. Yeah, October 7th of 1996. And it was the only Hercules verse, Xenoverse, whatever you want to refer it to. It was the only one that week. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
What do you remember from the last Xena, which was the first one of
Well,
the
she
new
had
season?
another fucking secret family member, which was her son. And I mean, I think she made the right choice. She left him behind at the end. And she didn't tell. Did she tell him? No, she didn't tell him. And I
Right.
think that's the right choice because like you're the adult in that situation and like if you're not going to be able to settle down and just be his mom, like is it fair to tell him?
Right.
Like I don't think so.
Yeah. Do you?
But I
I,
thought it was interesting. But if she's got another secret family member, I'm gonna call these writers out.
well, I think
Having
you.
no good ideas.
I think you speculated on this last episode, but just as a refresher, do you think we'll see her son again?
I think it wouldn't be soon. Like I don't know that I could maybe this season later in the season. Like I wouldn't expect to see him this episode. But I either expect to see him later in the season, or I expect to see him like seasons from now when he's older. If there's like a time skip or something,
Okay.
they could do that.
I do remember you mentioning the time skip part. Yeah.
But otherwise, I'm like, I don't think there's a point really. There's not really a point to bring him back unless you're gonna reveal that she's his mom, and we'd have the same problem right now that we had in the last episode. So I don't
Yeah.
know if, as a writer, I would bring him back yet. But they do like their cameos, so who knows? I won't recognize him when they do.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably not. Okay. So I'm a little spastic because it's been a very long couple of weeks. Patreon had Callisto up over a week ago.
Yeah,
I just now got Callisto up like 2 days ago.
they're
so
fine.
so Patreon is going to skip a week based on order. But YouTube should be regular, back to regular now, so that we're caught up on everything. I apologize for messing up everybody, no matter which platform you're on. It's been a long week. I was in Salem, Virginia all day yesterday. So,
Yeah. It
uh,
happens. They understand.
yeah.
I did
Um,
a nice stream on Thursday, a quick little art stream, and Bera came and we talked about Hercules and we talked about Buffy and Angel,
awesome.
which was
Um,
fun.
what type of art you do? You draw?
Yeah, I was just doing so I'm in January, there's gonna be new Patreon tiers, including like our kind of the expensive or top tier that's gonna have like a physical reward. So I'm gonna draw stickers and they're gonna change each month. So if you're a patron before the 10th of whatever month, that's the day I'm gonna pull the names and see how many I need of that tier, and you'll get a sticker shipped to your house. But for our second to highest, you'll still get access to the digital file, so you could print your own sticker if you wanted to. But it's just like obviously with the cost of postage and envelopes and getting stickers printed, that's a pretty high tier. But it
Yeah.
also comes with you get my episodes as early access as possible. So like the minute I upload them to Patreon or YouTube, they're available to you. So
Okay.
like there is no waiting at all. You get them as soon as they're uploaded versus like everyone else is kind of on a 2 week to 1 week schedule.
Okay.
So I feel like it's kind of a cool trade off.
and Brooke's Patreon is down below in the description, along with her other social media, along with my social media. So please go to her YouTube channel and subscribe. She's working on. Do you have a specific number now?
I mean, I guess 600 is our next one. This will come out way after, but I'm doing my 500 sub special on Friday,
Yay!
noon to 2 Eastern time, just because that was tied with the other time people voted for, and that's the time that worked best for me. So I was like, I'm doing it then. And we're just gonna do like tier lists and fun and talk about the shows and where I'm at, and it's just fun to say hi to everybody. And then I have emotes and stuff now for
Yeah.
members on my YouTube, and you get a little Hazel badge. And I made those like you can get stuff with the videos, but like to just get the badge and the emotes, it's like $2 a month. Because I was like, there might be some people who want a badge, but they don't want early access to videos, so
Okay.
whatever they want. There's different tiers on different websites. There's got to be something to satisfy you if you want to do paid. But you can also, yeah, subscribe to us for free. That's a free thing. I
Yes.
think I'm 12 away from 600.
Oh, awesome.
So I don't know where I'll be when they see this, but they could go subscribe anyway and help us to the next goal.
Okay. Well, on that note, yeah, we did that. We did that. So the name of this episode is. Let me check it before I um, screw it up. I didn't put it in that part. Hold on.
Uh-oh, drama. I get to name the episode.
Remember nothing.
Remember nothing. Dude,
I
me?
I seem to fit the theme.
That's me whenever there's a character on screen and you go, do you recognize that person? I go, no.
No,
I think I have face blindness.
I think you do
Or they just
too.
all give old TV extras. Like,
Or you're naturally a person of color and just don't recognize white
I
people.
just
Kind of like how
don't.
white people don't recognize.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. White people, there's like a specific type of like white guy that all look exactly the same, and maybe that's just because I'm a woman, but I'm like, I don't know the difference. There's that Billy guy in Angel, and every
Yeah,
time a white guy showed up, I was like, is that the guy they got from hell? I really don't know. And then he does show up. I've gotten to that episode. I'm like, no, that's the guy. But like, I don't know. They had a lot of white guys with brown hair, bro.
yeah.
It's hard to tell them apart.
Well, on that note, remember nothing. Let's
I'm
find out
ready.
what amends Xena is making, who Gabrielle falls in love with, and
She's been
go from
falling in
there.
love in a couple of episodes. I'll give her that. And by a couple, I mean like two, I think.
I forgot that I didn't have time to do any research on fun facts for this episode, so you and the
The
viewers are
commenters will
spared.
have to give me the fun fact.
Yeah. But Kevin did comment on the Callisto episode. Did you know that in Greek mythology, there's a woman named Callisto that's one of the women that Zeus fell in love with? And of course, Hera found out and turned Callisto into a bear.
Okay, but I kind of live to be a bear. That kind of fucks.
It's not entirely unpleasant, right?
No, but maybe we don't turn women into animals for the actions of men. I don't know. Hera.
Yeah.
Where is her ass?
Punish
I
the
I guess we
husband.
haven't watched a lot of Hercules for this season yet, but I'm like, where is she?
Um, we'll have
Hiding?
to.
Wuss? Get out here, face them.
We'll have to see if she shows her face or not.
I
We'll have
don't
to
know.
see if Zeus
Like she
revives
won't in this
anybody.
show. Like that would be weird. But like Hades is more of the bad guy in this show. You know who we still haven't seen? Poseidon. But it's the point of the scene in the opening.
To make you want.
It confuses me though because every other scene is from the show, and like they would have had to have 3D animated Poseidon for a trailer or for an intro.
Not even a trailer.
Like, not even a trailer to get people hyped for the season. For the intro, they made a whole 3D and shot a whole scene on a cliff. That's crazy. It logically does not track with how they spend money on these shows. They still got that ugly ass fucking shot in the Hercules opening, and it's been 3 years.
True. And it's not like writers, directors, creators of the shows haven't done stupid stuff to trick people to begin with. You remember Superstar from
I
Buffy.
guess. Is that the. Yeah. Listen. I just don't. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense with how they spend money on these shows. They don't touch the openings, they just, like, edit them together real quick with, like, clips. So I
Yeah.
don't get it. Unless it was like a cut episode they never released
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, FYI, we're still before Buffy even started.
Yeah, I'm
So
like a little over 1 years old at the time of this episode airing. I'm still shitting in my diapers.
that's a good place to shit, though, you know, as long as they're getting changed.
Yeah, they were.
Okay. Well, let's see what's going on in this episode.
She was Xena. Her courage will change the
Wow.
Very pretty sky. Wicked
Not
could
too
never
far.
have that much.
Sure you don't want to
green.
ride?
They're gonna kill us
You
for
don't
me
have to
saying
come with
that.
me and
I enjoyed the
think it's
movie. There's
wonderful,
just parts that
honoring
are
your
ugly
brother
as
like
shit.
this. I always wanted to have a brother. I mean, in addition to Lila.
No, she was gonna trade Lila. Dude, is this
Mother.
Agatha all along?
And the crone.
The
Comfort
three-way
my
women
brother,
can be.
Lysias.
I wish I could have known your younger brother.
Please don't interrupt my grieving. If
hadn't
her
insisted
dead
that we
little
rally
brother
against
comes
Cortese
back, I
United.
swear to God. Leave the
He chose to
zombies.
stand for something he believed in.
Gabrielle, you don't know what it's like to take a life.
Me trying to do the math to think if Gabrielle has ever accidentally
The
killed
gods
someone.
grant you never do.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if she has killed anybody.
They're fighting! Hello, good guy. See, what if they're the good guys, though? I say as they charge them out of nowhere. Whee!
I love the swinging on the pole hit.
You're Xena.
Okay. And I'm famous. What of it?
Beating up the priest.
A man always trying to bring a woman down. She's like Chapel Roan and he's the reporter.
Just doing a bit of Kailape. I can't say the word. It's the Brazilian martial
The
arts.
priest is getting his ass kicked. The other one's just standing there.
I'm gonna have to look up who
He
the
should be
actor
in
is.
Step Up. I love the, I hope you never have to know what it's like to kill someone. And then she's like, well, wait a minute while I kill these people. I'm sorry. Who the fuck is that? If you tell me that's your younger brother, I swear to God, Xena. I swear to God. Or maybe he's just a young guy, so he reminds her of her brother, and she's like, oh, I'm doing what they did.
Yeah, just a boy.
Okay, it's just a boy who was trying to run her through. I'm sure a lot of the people who haven't taken their mask off were just younger boys. Who the fuck are you?
Everyone knows the three faces of
The
fate.
maiden, the mother, and the crone.
Yep.
And fewer still
The only
live
way
for
we can
our
be.
debt.
You saved our temple.
They're also the
Name
threads.
your reward.
Yep.
I don't want a reward. I want that boy's life back.
Okay.
Gods, I wish I'd never followed the sword in the first place.
Are we getting an alternate universe
So
episode?
be it.
Where
All
everyone's
is
dead because she never
restored.
pulled up her sword?
You mean you can
Oh,
bring him back?
Xena,
All
that
is
was
restored
probably fucked up.
until the first
Oh, no.
time you draw blood and anger.
Spill so
Then
much
she won't know
as a
Gabrielle.
drop
Then
of
it's
blood
no
and
drama.
rage.
But I'm a warrior. How can I obey that?
As a warrior, you can't.
Okay, then that's not a very good gift. Actually, if I can't.
Gabrielle?
Everybody's gone.
Yeah, if you didn't become a soldier, you never would have met Gabrielle. She'd just be back at the other thing. Haha, you look like you should be an Ella Enchanted right now.
you?
Lysias?
Well, yeah, he's not dead. Until you
Lysias?
draw blood. Well, I guess it's not like Gabrielle's dead. She can just go meet her again in this world.
Well,
Does she have a son in this world? She wouldn't even have her son would it exist.
we don't know.
Don't fucking get me started.
I thought maybe the trivia would have who that actor
Xena,
was that did
a
the
mighty princess
Oh, good.
forged in the
let's
heat
say
of battle.
fighting.
Yeah, good son though. There's that one scene where Xena walks towards a woman and I'm like, we're gonna
Her
get lesbians
courage
in this
will
show, and I
change
feel
the
like
world.
they're fucking with me. You
Will
want
we
to
get
say hi?
lesbians? We'll have to see.
Already fucking with my lesbians in Buffy. Okay, they're fighting. Mercedes loves to say hi.
So they're singing, and those women that
What are
were
you doing
collecting
there?
the stalks are
Okay, what is it?
similar
What's wrong?
to when Xena first
Wrong.
came into one
Well,
of
you keep
her
staring at me. Is my
into
face
her
dirty or
village.
something?
Look who's talking.
But
The guy who
Xena
still
did so
wears
much
his
good
Varillas
that now would
token.
not
Hey,
be
come
done
on.
because
Lots of guys still wear the
she
tokens.
didn't do the bad.
Besides,
Yeah.
How could
You
I
wouldn't do the
forget?
back of
well,
what?
I never will.
No,
If
she
that
didn't do
arrow
the
had hit me
bad
instead
stuff,
of my
which led her
token,
to do the
that'd
good
be a
stuff.
memory.
Gotcha.
So now none of it gets done.
Instead, you're a grown man.
Right. I do like her dress.
Yeah. I wish they had, instead of the teal, made it the same light purple as on her sleeves on the bottom.
Yeah.
I just think that would
A
be
little more
pretty.
matchy matchy.
Why are you like this?
Because I like being the bad guy.
Like, see, I can't count to 20.
And they make much better examples to the rest when they're writhing in
Does
pain.
that guy look
Don't you agree?
familiar?
Ones rarely give me the
White
pleasure
guy.
of hearing them scream. Still,
With a funny
given time, I'll break them.
chin thing. Not even
Facts.
fur, it's a tattoo.
He could be any white guy who's been in the show before.
Now I'm wondering if we haven't seen him before. Because
Trauma, spoilers.
Maori tribes will do facial tattoos and they mean different
Yeah.
things. I do like the singing even though I don't understand it.
He's like, hey girlie, I'm alive. Okay, Rich.
Well, her mom did own that tavern, or something like a tavern. Looks like a
He has
wing to
poison,
put
she dies.
poison in.
Oh!
One move and I break it.
Not foolish
Okay.
gamers.
Bad day at the inn?
He's got the same hair and jawline as a
Of
streamer.
course. Who else?
It looks so much like him, it's
No,
crazy. I have to
of
find you a
course I
picture.
It looks like who?
I
A
Good.
streamer called
Let
Foolish.
me show you a few moves
Oh,
of my
okay.
own.
I don't watch him a lot, but I've watched people who, like,
Something wrong?
he interacts with,
What could be
and that's
wrong?
crazy.
You're not gonna try and postpone the wedding again, are you? I'm liable to give up. In 10 or 15 years.
Who the
Dude,
fuck are you, sir?
after all,
Can't she? What about the other
what's the
guy
last
she
thing we
liked?
promised
Oh,
her?
I guess that was after she became
You
a
ought to make good on
warlordy
it.
lady.
So we're getting some more backstory.
He looks like this guy that I sent. But wait, her mom died in this universe?
Xena?
She's alive in the other one. You can see it.
Broke her heart losing everything
Oh,
to
yeah.
Cortez.
He looks
They do
so
look a lot
similar
alike.
to that
What else could I
guy.
do?
It's crazy.
You were there, we had to run.
It's
You
anybody's
never know
fault.
if the
It's
phone's
mine.
gonna get blown out on the
Sure.
camera.
I could see enough. But
Ortiz.
Second thought, that might have been something to see.
She did kill him.
not in this
Drama.
universe. Remember, if she spills a drop of blood.
In anger, they said.
Yeah.
Like if she accidentally cut
Mother.
her finger, she'd be fine.
Right, right.
But she was mad about it.
I tell you, I got a cardboard cut
Just wanted that
recently.
boy's life back.
Oh, not fun.
Now I've got another chance at life too. So I'm gonna take it.
I mean, the mom would probably pick the version where
The hardest thing is
her
losing
son
you,
wasn't dead. But
It makes
still.
it easier to you.
I missed if mom died before the son or not.
No, because in the
Gabrielle
real
never left her
time,
family,
her mom
and
was
I
still
never lived
alive.
to see us to die in
Right.
battle.
So in this one, her mom died instead of her brother.
And I know that's
And I
what
feel
you
like the
want.
mom would prefer that, but I don't know.
Well, do we know if the
It's
other
like Xena,
brother's
where a
alive?
princess never existed.
Oh god, that old one? I don't know. Where the fuck's he at? Yeah, because he
Oh.
only left because he was mad at her,
The
right?
world's a better place
Maybe he
Life-
still left.
Lysias said, but I couldn't hear what they were saying because we were talking.
I was yapping. He probably still went after Fortis because someone in his family still died. That would make the most sense.
Yeah. And I think
I don't
that's
know.
what he said, but I'm
Maybe
not
it's just a
positive.
brother thing, but she's not herself today.
Yeah, I've sensed it
That's some
myself.
shiny wood for the fireplace. And sounded
No,
hollow.
it's something else.
It's
Like
gonna
what?
burn fast.
I'm not sure. At first, I thought it was cold feet, you know, about the wedding.
Bro, go
Well,
play
given the
like
groom, can you blame her?
Valorant.
She's been that way all day, sort of foggy and dazed.
Maybe she's coming
Mind
down
your
with
business. She's on her period.
Hey, look, if you're really worried...
2 wagon loads of food and hay to be delivered by midday tomorrow. That a problem?
No.
Start praying. And if I spare you,
Drama.
you might hurt someone.
Unlike me, who's just threatening this
Bring in
man.
the slaves to fetch dinner.
Oh, hey, girl.
Thanks.
Guess you'll be doing quite a lot of that. Unless you're tired of the quiet life.
I do.
She's very southern.
But I'm through with fighting, and nothing's going to change that.
Sweetie, you already got in a fight.
Watch it, slave.
Like, kind of. That's so not true. Oh no, Gabrielle's a slave. You know, this is all your fault. It's not all her fault, but, you know, she's gonna feel that way. She's like, why is this lady staring at me?
Don't touch her.
Out of my way unless you want to join her.
It's all a misunderstanding, right, darling? You see, we're getting married soon, which means we're in the market for a house slave.
Come on.
I would think those helmets are not productive. Like, if your head goes back too far, you're stabbing yourself in the back.
Taking her away. What do you think
Yeah.
Saving your neck! The way you were acting, you'd think slavery was a crime.
It is.
Don't give me that argument again. It's very generous and
I
noble,
saw those
but when are you
eyes.
gonna learn that you've got to go
Bro.
along to get along? That's
Oh
how
my
the
god,
world
I
works.
hate him.
This is Gabrielle we're talking about. How different can she be?
I mean, after being forced to be a slave?
Give me that bread.
Even the dog was
If
on
the
the
village
table.
knows we're coming, they'll mount
Pretty
a
fucking
defense.
different.
We've got skulls for candle holders.
Since they became potential slaves to
How?
your majesty's higher property.
Right, sweet thing.
Yeah, I know, three's a lot.
You
But by
missed
combining your
what
muscle,
happened.
my strategy.
He grabbed the roll and ate it.
Oh. Icon.
3 of us.
Our first move is the
Hit
most
him with
important.
it. Okay,
What's the
maybe
word
don't.
from Amphipolis?
And not just any slave boss, but one who works for Mezentius.
That's
Believe.
what she do.
You're as bad as she is.
What's so
This
bad
guy
about wanting to help
sucks.
someone?
Nothing, as long as you don't get hurt in the process.
That's wussy shit. That guy would never shoot
Not
a
yet.
CEO. He'd never be famous.
I love seeing rain like that. Seeing the striations with the rain.
Petty son of a blood-sucking Bacchae. That's what all slavers are.
Why do you think
You're
I wanted
right.
to stop for
Son
tea?
of a
Not just to
Bacchae.
get the town back.
Do we even
What
know
happened
what
to
a
the Amazons?
Bacchae is?
The Amazons.
No.
No, crouton.
Cricus.
Yeah, right. Another charmer.
Well, you did think that one
No
guy
one's
was
doing a
named
thing to stop
Locust.
it.
Okay, that was his name. I
Me.
don't.
What? Going
Not
up
with
against
the T
slave
at the
boss like you
end.
did.
Don't think I wouldn't love it.
She do love
No, there's
drama.
got to be another way to go.
It's not your fault the world's the way it is. What
Well,
can you
it
do?
kind of is her fault.
Yeah, you stopped a lot of bad guys.
Got some Clydesdales.
Can you stop trying to stab people, bro?
They faked this out.
Well, I figured they were gonna show an actual person being stabbed to death, but they killed Gabrielle.
I was at the market yesterday, remember?
She's like, okay, bitch, I don't know you.
The same Lycius who stood against Critias? Before he ran for the hills, I mean.
How do you know about that?
You call him a fucking
I heard it
loser.
So you're just gonna let these 3 kill and destroy and do nothing about it?
Maybe.
I don't buy that. Not from you.
You don't even know me.
Maybe
From
you
Not
know
the,
yourself.
not the real me.
Oh my god. Xena, just
What do
stab
you mean
somebody and
she's
go
gone?
back. I love your
Gone,
brother,
as in
but
not
is
here.
it worth all the other
Since
death?
when?
I thought maybe the 2 of you, you know.
I haven't seen her since
No,
yesterday.
she hates that guy
Oh,
because
well,
he sucks.
maybe she went for a walk or a ride.
That concrete on top of the barrel. And it's just really old wood.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand that she's not stabbing them, but I do feel that setting people on fire should count. She's very Orlando Bloom in the first Pirates movie right now.
She's cool cooler than Jack Sparrow.
Welcome to freedom, Gabrielle.
But what are you gonna do? Go with her and then you don't see your brother anyway? Like, what?
Well, that wagon needs to move a little faster.
Why are you doing this? I know what you said about wanting to help me.
Drama.
But if
Plot.
there's one thing I've learned, it's that you can't trust anyone. Guess you need another slave, huh?
No,
Not fair to Gabrielle.
you're right, though. You remind me of my best friend.
I do?
Yeah.
When I look
It's a
at
long
you, I
story
see...
though.
Then you better look again.
She said, that ain't me,
It's not
bitch.
me.
Yeah. Take
My
a
life
break.
kinda sucks.
I'm sure he's
I don't
fine.
even
I
have
don't
a
like it.
staff.
If I should have been back by now.
I think it's blind
Well, I have
wave
to admit,
are the guys
the three
that
warlords banding together does sound pretty
Yeah.
unbelievable.
take a
I'm
drink
sure that's what
when
they're
they
counting
predict
on, the
something.
element of
In the
surprise.
normies, I
Yeah?
think do it.
What I
Yeah, well,
thought
I
was
think it's
Matthias
sort
and
of
I will lead
stupid.
the
They
attack
have a
through
gong
here,
in their
while you and the
recording
others arm
studio and
yourselves
they
and do what
shoot
you
it
can.
and they
Here and here. What do you
do
think?
something. They're like,
Lysias,
pre-watch.
I can't.
Sure you can. Don't
Like, no, I'm
underestimate
just good at
yourself. You know you're
life,
strong as I am and better with a
baby.
sword.
Excuse me. Xena?
Hello.
Not at all. Please
Oh my
come in.
god, she's gonna fall in love with her brother, and
What'd you
then
have to say?
she's gonna have to choose, and then drama.
It's too good to be true.
I know what you mean.
Bad vibe.
It's all right. You're safe
It looks
here.
like she likes the
It's just
idea
the
of her
files.
brother and Gabrielle hooking up.
But she probably would, right? Because then she'd like they
Did you
both
bring the others?
be happy.
I made a deal. We give her back, they leave us alone. No problems.
I hate that guy.
Take him
Oh
home.
god, he's gonna die anyway.
Hey, what are you doing? We have a deal. Here, catch.
What are you gonna do, Xena?
What's wrong with you?
They're gonna die either
Lysias.
way, bro.
Try cutting against the grain.
I guess it was a
Surprised you
good
care
thing you
one way or
didn't
the
like
other,
her
seeing how you sold
bow.
us out. At least Matthias thought he was protecting us. You just gave up. We could have
Yeah,
taken those
well,
guards, but you didn't even try. But for me, some things are worth fighting for. Gabrielle? These men
Damn,
have got
he
to be
told
stopped.
her.
Look, maybe it's a lost cause, but I'd rather die fighting these bastards than live with
Oh my
myself if I
god, he
don't.
just said I'd rather be dead, girl. Oh god. I'm stressed. The little cages are ridiculous, though. I'm not gonna lie.
But that's about the size that they would be, because they were made so they couldn't sit down.
That's
If
true.
it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened.
If it wasn't for you,
Oh,
I would never have known how it felt to be free again.
for like half an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to thank you or to hate you.
Well, Xena, I think you know what you have to do.
Damn, give her her
I
Oscar
really think
for
that
this
maybe it
episode.
wasn't too late for me.
Gabrielle,
Yeah. She killed it. This was her episode.
it is nice seeing her not be the hyper annoying, talkative.
Well, she doesn't always get to be the very serious one. So, like,
Yeah.
it's nice to see the actors can
I'm
do
going to
it.
be your friend.
Yeah.
Alright, Gabrielle, I'll go stab people for you.
All right, you three.
Look alive so as I can tell you from the others.
So you can help me with the...
Whoa!
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say,
god,
he's
is it
pretty
the
dead.
older brother? Crazy choice.
Good thing they were
Iconic.
old.
Oh no.
Matthias.
It's fucking
I made a
that
big
guy.
mistake last night. Better late
Oh
than
my
never.
god, you could have just
Right?
not made it, you Australian buck.
Right.
Maybe he's a
Yes.
good guy after all.
He sucks. You get the Google guy points after you turn in the slave. That's crazy. Dude, we're not getting married. That's crazy, bro.
About time you showed up.
Well, it took me a while to wake up. But I have.
But no offense, but they have
Okay,
more chemistry
here's how
than him
things
and
stand.
Xena.
All three warlords are meeting in the Great Hall.
Where's Lysias?
Did he not just leave the room?
I thought he went the other direction.
They're all like, where'd he go? Like, he was just there. You had to have seen him leave.
They were too busy looking into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
To the
What's
fiercest
skulls
fighting
with
force the
candle?
world will
That's
ever
so
see.
emo, bro.
What tells you
Thanks for the
someone's
tribute.
evil without saying they're evil?
Now I'll earn it.
We'll see about that.
Get it!
Drama.
Welcome to the party.
What are you waiting for?
Hello.
Kill them!
Can she do it without killing anybody?
Yeah, Xena, I don't know that you can do this without causing someone to bleed. Does Eternal not count? It has to be with metal on the outside.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not even doing anything.
And I don't know how she's doing all this slashing and punching and throwing without bloody noses.
That guy's dead.
Oh, is she going to be able to say goodbye at least?
Here's your sweet thing.
I mean, he deserved that. They win, and Xena decides to do it anyway because she doesn't want Gabrielle to kill people.
Now, is Gabrielle going to turn out to be like Callisto?
Maybe.
We missed that, but she made a choice.
Get up.
Yeah, she didn't want Gabrielle to be a murderer.
Yeah.
You've got a second chance.
Don't fuck it up,
Swear
nerd.
you won't waste it by killing.
You don't seem yourself.
No, you're wrong.
A lot of people have been saying that.
I'm more myself than ever.
She's like, I feel better, actually. She made the right choice. Also, there was no other choice she could make, so that did make it a little hard. I do like alternate universe ones, though.
Yeah. Well, we like her better as a killing machine, so.
Well, and like, it's just like, not realistic they're gonna change the entire show. So you're kind of like, I know she's going back at the end, but it's cool to see the other universe.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, like, we can't do a universe where Gabrielle is the hard one. Xena's memory was not damaged. Or what was I saying? Are they implying that Xena writes these at the end? Xena writes the no animals were harmed by?
Or somebody's projecting.
Yeah. I love that they let them have fun with this, but we're not allowed to have fun with, I don't know, the opening. And change it per season.
Yeah. This is just text though, whereas the opening is video.
I guess.
Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
I love a good alternate universe episode. I just think they're fun. They have the one in Buffy where Cordy wishes Buffy never showed up because she wouldn't have dated Xander or whatever. That one's really good. There's always the one where someone's like, well, I wish I never even met you. That's a good one on the Danny Phantom cartoon. There's a good one for that. They're just fun episodes because I think it gives the actors a fun time to play with their character in a different way. And it kind of answers like some questions. But I think at the end of the day, the regular timeline is normally the correct timeline.
Yeah. Yeah, the Wish type of episodes are popular. And even though Xena was before Buffy's, there were others before Xena's.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's definitely very common.
Yeah.
But I think it always hits. It's always fun. I've never seen a really bad one.
Well, it helps the viewer figure out if it's something that they really wanted to. Did they really want to have that other universe? Do they really want them to fall in love with whoever, you know?
Fucking foolish from Twitch. It was sending me out of it every time. I was like, he looks too much like someone I know. This is hard for me.
He also had the Prince Charming kind of gallant look to him. You know, he looked like Prince Charming. He looked like Jamie Lannister.
I didn't like him as much as the guy, her other love interest who died. I liked him better.
Marcus.
Yeah, now that would have been interesting if she was with Marcus and then she had to choose.
Yeah.
Because not only would it have been her brother, it would have also been the love of her life kind of thing.
Yeah.
That would have been a harder decision, I think. Which is maybe why they didn't do that. But I think she also met Marcus as, like, warrior princess, so that kind of makes sense.
I had some of the trivia facts, and now I've lost them.
Bravo.
I am curious. I couldn't figure it out through looking at IMDb, but if anybody knows about the warrior at the beginning who was doing I forget what it's called. It's not Calliope or Calypso, but it's kind of similar to those names, type of fighting. Let us know if that actor. I mean, that actor obviously had that experience, but like Do we see him in anything else?
It might be one of the stunt actors.
Maybe. So, some of the facts: the new Xena kills less often than the old Xena. The person always starts it off that way. In this episode, Xena catches a spear thrown at a priest of the Fates and throws it in the chest of a warrior who threw it in the first place, which starts off all of the fighting and everything.
The drama.
Even though the reality then resets to the moment outside the Temple of the Fates when the boy charges straight at Xena, Xena does not kill him. She is already killed in her continuous timeline. So the kill counts. The new Xena's body count is now up to 45. So they are counting the young boy.
Yeah. I
In
feel
that
like he
one.
shouldn't count though because he came back to life.
Yeah.
I think you count the guy before him though for sure.
Oh,
Because he was
definitely.
still dead in both. But
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. They're like, well, she technically did do it though, so.
When Lysias and Xena were in the bird cages, Lysias is trying to cut the cage bars, and Xena says, try cutting against the grain, which we were talking during that part. Whether by chance or erudition, this person likes big words, the writers got this right. Ancient Greek iron was true wrought iron composed of layers of low carbon iron and silicate slag. This iron had to be hammered out, folded, and the end result would had a grain like wood has, and blacksmiths had to work with the grain just as carpenters do with wood.
Interesting. They probably knew that. I would guess they put that in there because
So
they knew it.
if you're ever put in a cage, hope it's real wrought iron so that you can
Yeah,
cut
then
against
you
the
have a
grain.
better chance of getting out.
Lysias was the one that was wearing the Virilis token, and so that's why it had her there at the very end. I think we were talking over that part too. So.
We do love to yap. But that's what a reaction is. If you want to see the whole show, you got to just watch it.
Right. Watch the original.
They probably, if they're watching this, have watched the original.
Hopefully. I do see, I in other discords, I will see people commenting about, hey, let us know what order so we know what to watch, so we're watching along with them.
Yeah.
So they're still watching their own version, but haven't watched it before they get to the reactors. They're just watching it because the reactor's watching it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah. But if I am correct, Hercules and Xena are on Hulu and also on Amazon, I believe.
Okay.
And you can probably pay for it on YouTube and all that. So
yeah, and I'm sure you can find it. If one of those doesn't work where you are.
Yeah.
But
so alternate universe, we're back to our regular universe with hints of Poseidon, but no Poseidon. Any other thoughts about this episode?
I think the actress who played Gabrielle smashed this episode out of the park. She stood out for me. Like, her acting just felt, it sounds mean to say better, but that's not calling the other people bad. I'm just saying that she felt at a different level than everybody else this episode.
Yeah. This is our first time seeing her this way.
Yeah, and it makes me interested to see what else the actress has done in the future. I probably won't look it up until after we finish the shows because I don't want to risk spoilers.
I will tell you, Ann Barra, I believe, pointed this out to me, that Lucy and Renee and Michael Hurst, who's Aeolus's person, and then a bunch of Aeolus's wife in real life, and a lot of other characters that we've mentioned or have already seen or will see are in the show. Not the characters, but the actors.
Yeah.
Are in the show. Hold on, let me pull up my Discord. Oh, there's your message. Oh, yeah, he really does look like that. actor.
Like it, bro. It was really distracting.
There's a New Zealand show called Life Life with Murder. Oh, it's something like
Interesting.
Murder in the Building, but it's Lucy Lawless is a detective in this show.
Oh, interesting.
So the preview doesn't have the title of the show, but it's something murder. So if you look up, well, no, you still can't look up Lucy Lawless and
No,
murder.
I'll look it up later. I'll look it up after we
I'll
finish the
I'll
show.
send you the show.
Yeah.
So
Just because, yeah, I'm too worried that if I look anything up, like, I'll see spoilers or something like that. So
yeah.
I try not to.
Well, if you put Lucy and murder, they're going to bring up murders in the show.
Yeah, and I'll be like, well, fuck.
So I think My Life is Murder or something like that is the name of the show, but I'll send you the link.
Okay, that
So
sounds good.
and I don't know if I haven't seen the show, so I've just seen the trailer stuff that Bara sent me. So they'll have to let us know if they want that eventually reacted to. I mean, I can't do
Yeah,
it
is
right
it
now.
good? If they've seen it, they should let us know if it's good.
Yeah.
That could be our question. Have you seen that show, or have you seen any other shows that they're in, like the actors from this? And if so, are they good, and should we react to them?
There is a movie that both Lucy and Renee are in. They're not the major stars of the movie, but it's still a fun movie to react to, and that's Bitch Slapped.
Okay, I need people to write down movies because my brain is not good at memorizing. In my Discord, there is a recommendation thing, or
Okay.
if you're on Patreon, there's a recommendation like chat. Just because I'm trying to do, starting in 2025, a movie every Sunday,
Oh.
but I'm bad at remembering what people recommend me if it's not written down.
Well, I've given you a ton of them, and I
I
know
know.
you haven't written them down.
Fuck no, I don't remember, but like I did. Well, because I'm starting out, I have them like I have 3 already recorded that I'm working on right now. I'm annoyed because I'm trying to get the first Fast and the Furious on YouTube, but it keeps being blocked. I was having so much good time with nothing being blocked.
Try it 5-second increments.
Yeah, I try that. I'm trying to just edit out what they're saying is blocking it right now, and then I'm trying where instead of like the increments, I put the whole picture over it and put it at like 30% opacity. I'm going to see if that does anything.
Okay.
And then I'll have to just do even shorter increments. But because I have had no problems because TV shows aren't as like blocky as movies, so I'm like,
Movies are
oh, this
harder.
is why I stopped doing movies because it was annoying. But like Tessa and I are gonna do all the Fast and Furious movies, my friend, because she's never seen them. So I'm like set for a while, but like we didn't get to record this week, so it's like, oh, I'll record a different movie just so I have something in case like we're missing one. So like I recorded 16 Candles this week
Oh, I love that one.
because I'd never seen it. There's definitely it's made in the 80s. There's some stuff, but like
Definitely.
overall, I really liked it. It was crazy to see a boob in a PG movie, though. I was like, this is PG, and there did a boob in it.
Yeah.
That's the time. That's how it should
Well,
be.
and Grandma saying,
Yeah,
turkey.
but I was like, I still enjoyed the movie. But I was like, yeah, I've heard of this one, so I'll watch it. But I'll
Yeah.
definitely, there'll be times where Tessa can't record Fast and Furious, and I'll have to be like, well, I have to find something. So I
Yeah.
have something in the files, but
Well,
so
there's a
that
reason
will be
why
coming 2025.
I have 18 movies waiting to be edited.
Yeah, it's just annoying because then you're like, well, now I have to keep doing the thing where I'm like, edit this out, edit this out. Oh, it's still blocked, and I'm like, but I'm gonna try to upload the other version that I exported and then keep cutting at the time.
Usually, if I do a movie recommendation, I will say this is a hard watch, or this is a tearjerker, or
Yeah.
it's a comedy western, or something like that. Do you want little hints like that?
Yeah, I mean, I guess because I'm someone who is pretty sensitive to like sexual assault and stuff like that. If there's stuff like that in the movie, like a trigger warning, I think is good. Not like a spoiler trigger warning, but like for
Right.
stuff like that, I would rather be prepared.
Trigger warning, sexual abuse,
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, and maybe
Okay.
genre. Like, this is a comedy.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, that's fine then. But yeah, I'm
You
gonna.
you also, as we can tell in this show, are not a big fan of gore.
Yeah, so you can recommend like a Saw movie to me, but it's gonna be this. Like, you're not gonna see my face. So like I would kind of put that into consideration.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it. So I'm not gonna have as much of a good time.
I will say I'm not a big fan of gore myself, although I do love the Xena and Hercules gore, but because it's camp. But
Yeah, this isn't as bad, but even sometimes it's still.
I
I'm like,
do I do put up with the gore in the Saw movies because I love the psychological part of it.
yeah, and I've heard that they're really good for that. So
Yeah.
it's not like I'm saying I wouldn't do them. I'm just like, be prepared that like the reaction would probably not be as much of my face as maybe you'd get from a different reactor.
Okay.
If I'm honest about it, anyway.
All right. We kind of went off on a tangent, but the
We
main
love a tangent.
question for everybody is, have you seen Lucy and Renee in
And other
any other stuff?
And do you recommend it?
Yes, and and go to her Discord and make those recommendations.
Yeah, you can also just do them in my comments on YouTube too. I try my best.
Okay.
Especially for the movies, like when the first Fast one comes out at the beginning of January on YouTube, if you want to leave recommends there, that works as well.
Okay. All right. On that note, thank you everybody for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.